This is the guided note video for components of a power. Alright, so our learning target, I can identify the components of a power, which are the coefficient, the base, and the power. A5 is all about exponents. Before we get into simplifying monomials with the various properties of exponents, we must know how to identify the components of a power. So these are three options right here. Let's take a look at this example. 3x to the fifth. Okay, so our coefficient will be our 3. Our base is this x, and our power is just our exponent. So in this case, 5. Alright, so now let's get into defining these. Okay, so coefficient. A coefficient is a number at the beginning of a monomial. And it's very important to note, it is being multiplied. Okay, so this coefficient scales this entire monomial. The base is any variable or number that can have a power. And lastly, power is our exponent. Okay, so it'll be the little number raised at the end of our monomial. Okay, so looking at the definition of base, could the 3 in our example above be a base 2? So just a reminder, just so I don't have to scroll back up. Our example is 3x to the fifth. Okay, and taking a look at this, we knew our x was our base because it could have power, and its power was 5. So this is asking, could the 3 be a base as well? Yes. It is a number with a power. And what would its power be? Okay, whenever there appears to be the absence of a power, we say it is to the first power. So it's the same thing as 3 to the first. So the power is 1. Okay, pause the video if you need more time. I'm going to move on. So let's take a look at this. We've got 7m to the second power, which can also be said as 7m squared. So identify the components of this following monomial. So let's start with the easy one. Our power is going to be this 2. And that 2 is the power for just the m. So our base is going to be m. And through process of elimination, our coefficient is going to be 7. The 7 is being multiplied at the beginning of the monomial and scales the entire monomial. So at this time, I would move on to the example video for components of a power.